Hello, I have returned. I have come back to fart around. This is going to be a Just the Facts Ma'am Celtic cross, which I think I've only done like 2 of them. So anyway, we're just going to lay it out real quick. And like this would be the cat or the dog, right? And then this, I'll clarify with this and I'll clarify with that. So suddenly it's like my first day. Just give me a second here and we will lay this out. You know, for you, those of you that don't know about the Just the Facts Ma'am, 4 swords. Shit, over here. I cannot multitask. I should put it in the description, you know, but I haven't yet. Anyway, the Just the Facts Ma'am cards, and that's all of these, have all had their major arcana and their court cards removed. Because I want to chillax. I just want to see which way the wind's blowing. I want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to dude. And it's really hard for me to get there because dude is what you think about, right? It's hard for me to weed dude out. So we're going to look at this like this. Like I said, it's not really a reading. We're just going to chillax. Maybe I should go make me some tea. Did I bring myself anything? Hell no. Nope. Okay. Oh, my eyes are so itchy. Y'all got like crazy itch eyes. I don't know what the hell's going on. Are all those upside down? No. 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 Okay. So we've got the 5 of Swords upside down. And oh my God, what have I done? I just don't want to fight no more. Did you go too far? You just don't want to fight no more. You can't fight no more. You don't know what else to do. Right? Can't fight no more. Yeah, okay, that's the background. Shit, what am I doing? It's because I changed something. You can prepare for this to be a fucked up reading, even though I've done the equivalent of this reading 100 million times. I've changed something, and now it's like I'm retarded. Not saying that I'm not. I'm pretty sure I am. It was so hard to get here. It was not worth it. This happiness really wasn't worth it. It was so hard to get here. You had to fight. You fought every inch of the way. Every inch of the way. It's just not worth it. It's like an armed truce. It's like living in the camp of the enemy, right? 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Stolen valor. You're the man behind the curtain. You're the one that makes it work. And it just wasn't worth it. All this shit that you had. See, this is all your effort. All the shit that you did. You and your great big heart. Well, you've got other options. You can do it. You don't need nobody else. You can do all these jobs that you had delegated out. You know, you thought you had to get somebody else to do it. You had thought that's how you came to be the man behind the curtain, and to delegate all this authority that turned around and bites you in the ass. Well, you kind of did it to yourself. See, you should cut them off. I mean, you can't. There's no use crying about what you didn't do. What you did do in spite of knowing better. You should have known better, but you did it anyway. Now that something has to be done, let's just get about doing it, cutting them off, and freeing yourself from this albatross that you have. You did it to yourself. Okay? Now, let's stop feeling bad. Stop crucifying yourself. Come down off that cross. Crown of thorns. You can't know what you didn't know. And now that you do know, whether you knew before or not, I think you knew before. Anyway, you can't get stuck there. You can't get hung up there. It's time to get over that hurdle. You know you should have did it a long time ago. Now do it. And that's the energy you're in. You're into moving toward your future now. And you want to escape like a grown-up because you can't fight no more. Oh my God, you can't stand one more fucking minute of it. Yeah, it's just unbearable. It is unbearable. All right. And then here's the game. You're gonna win that game. 4 cups, because you ain't got no horse in it. No, you ain't got no. You've detached from it. You've got nothing very strategic and calculative to plan to exit. A strategic exit to free yourself. To withhold and disappear. A strategic exit to do it on your own. Your great big escape here. There's your surprise. Oh my God. Well, how are you going to disappear when you're making a spectacle out of yourself now? Be careful what you're doing here. Careful what you're doing. So they're going to talk about you for the next 10 years. The great Houdini. Something you got up your sleeve. Then we got sadness and the Eight of Cups. Sadness as you walk away. You don't really want to do it. You walk away regretfully, but you're still going. Because waiting around, there's no use in waiting because you're just going to get more fighting. So once again, we come in with the card that we leave with, right? Five of Swords. Five of Swords. How in the hell do I do that? Oh, because it's just the facts, man. But anyway, we come in with the sense, so we've gone full circle with the fighting. We have just had it. And underneath of it is, oh my God, I can't take another one of them. I can't do that again. I can't. I withdraw, I retreat. Alright. Yeah, I glitched out. Imagine that. Thank God you can't see me, because no one was more surprised than me. Okay. And then this woman is single. I've been seeing her everywhere. You're sad and you're single. Waiting for the right one. You're not going to have no more crap. You're going to wait for the right one. And it may be you. You're the one you're waiting on. Oh, and I also dug out the little prayer oracles because this is all we've got. We don't have any oracles other than that prayer. Okay. Show me. There's a lot of glare on these cards. The Five of Swords reversed. Oh, no more fighting. Oh my God, I can't take another hit. Oh my God. Oh my God, I've got to run. I've got to retreat from this relationship, this codependent relationship. I tried to talk, they won't hear me. I'm single. I'm going to cut and run. Because it was way too hard. I'm the one, I did all this. I have to sacrifice it to be free. I should have did it a long time ago. I may be broke again. I'm going to go back to ground zero. But hey, I build all this. I'll build myself something too, right? Anyway, you got your backup now. Now you're looking around on your guard. Going to have to do it on your own, and you will. You're quite capable. Where's that Seven of Cups? Because you can wear. There she is. Nope, that's the wrong one. Well, remember when I get to that. Oh, there you are. Oh, good. See, because you're confident. You have the wisdom of your experience, and you know that you'll be fine. You've had rivals. You know how to play this game, and you can do it all by on yourself. You don't need to delegate it to anybody. You just give it to them. Just give it to them. You're giving your power away. Pearls before swine. But it's because you just wanted to be happy. But it was a codependent relationship and they betrayed you. And you're going to move on from it because you do know how to play this game. You didn't think it was a game. You thought it was real. Eight of Swords. Well, you should have known. Maybe you did. But anyway, now that you do know, you're going to cut them off. And as we move into our future, you're going to stop putting into this old, backwards, long-term endeavor. This was a betrayal. You should, but you should. You should have quit a long time. Anyway, you won. You learned the hard lesson, and you've come a long way. You refused to see. You just wouldn't listen to it. But finally, you freed yourself a little bit from this bullshit you was limiting yourself with, and the light come on when you cut them off. Now you move forward into a future of escaping like a grown-up. That's kind of quiet. What's that? That life is for the living. You've got other things you want to be doing. Drama is not. You want to be doing things that are good for you, not drama. Hard at work at living a good life. That's what where you see. It just wasn't enough. It wasn't right. So now you're hard at work living a good life. You choose the light to live a good life. You choose a good life. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, but you're over it. You're over it. This is not what you signed up for. All right. Now we got 5 Pentacles on the bottom. Betrayal in the past. But you know how to play the game. And now that you've detached from it, you got bit. You already learned that hard lesson. That's your strength. There it is again. 5 of Pentacles. The betrayal is the strength because you know how they'll act in the future. They're just going to do. They got one plan. They just do it over and over. And now it's over because you know what's up. 5 of Cups. I'm so sad, man. You could have at least had more than one plan. This has not been very much competition for me. Well, it took you a long time to get. Stop being your ego. Stop blowing your ego up. You're just trying to rub their face into it because you caught on to them. There's nothing they can do. 10 of Wands. This has been a hard way to go. They deserve something. You know, a little piece of mind, a little, my 2 cents. They deserve something, and you're going to give it to them before you go. You should have been gone a long damn time ago. And now you're going to shine on. You're going to flame on like that sun. You're going to go supernova. It's all about you now. But here we go back. But first, you're like, no, oh nay, you're not going to take me out. No, I'm going to leave like an adult. So I'm glad to see you got a hold on that, because they would work it. 9 of Wands, but you're very defensive. But you're not going to make them turn. You're taking the high road. 2 of Swords. But your no is final. You will not be swayed. And if they mess with you, they will get the bull. You're itching to go there, but you got control of it so far. Sad as you leave. It's hard to leave. Sad about it. You really didn't. You wanted to be happy. 5 of Wands, but it was all a game. All a bunch of manipulation. 9 of Swords. Oh my God, what you put yourself in a very bad place that took a long time to get out of. And you had to endure it, right? Bunch of second guess mind washing shit too. You're single now. You've cast that off. You threw it over you. You threw it off you. But it was hard. 8 of Wands. Somebody says something. The straw that breaks the camel's back. I don't know. 3 of Swords. Somebody says something that pushes you out the door. When the pain of remaining in the room, I don't know what that saying is, but it's very lovely, and I don't know if this is who said it either, but this is the name I always think of, and it's Anais Nin. When the pain of remaining in the cocoon is greater than the pain of escaping, then one is born. From pain. Pain is what creates character. I don't know where I went with that. That cocoon thing was mine. 4 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Yeah, you can't do it. You're absolutely done. You are down for the count. Can't do it. 10 of Wands. You can't take no more. No more. You're maxed out. 8 of Cups. Oh my God. Let me get out of here. Ace of Wands. I've got to do it on my own, and I'm broken. 4 of Pentacles. The only thing you can do is cut them off. That was that way in the last reading too. The only thing you had left was to cut them off, and it's not because you want to, you know. And they're going to vilify you too as soon as you say no. Here it comes, and they're going to be an asshole. An asshole. What do we got up here? Above and below. Oh shit! Fire. Well, this is kind of so. I can't see that, so I won't. 4 of Swords. Waiting. You don't really want to be single. You didn't want this to happen. You're still waiting around. You're like, and it's everything you want to be, right? You got the Midas touch. You're lucky. Everything you put your hand to now is going to work out. But yet you look to your past. Instead of moving on with your future, you look to your past. But you know, this is man behind the curtain stuff. You know, this is how we act. This is what we are. And you know that you're done. 4 of Pentacles. You know what you got to do. Okay, now we're going to have a prayer, and then we're going to post this. I like this. I haven't done this a lot, but I've been pleased with it every time I've done it, and I am today. And I think that's a good substitute because, well, I like story time, just the facts, man, but I can't do it every day. Because that's kind of a hybrid cheating. The truth is I like this because it's not hypocritical. There's no true tarot decks in it. And so this is more true to the Just the Facts Man than the Just the Facts Man story time has become. Because it's not supposed to be a reading. We're just hanging out. We're just looking around. Alright, and I didn't want no oracles in it either. Not the true Just the Facts Man. And this satisfies both my requirements, because I was sort of dismayed to find that this was a prayer, but this is out of the ordinary, and so is this. Believe and trust My prayer. Before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength and courage and confidence. Because I'm wasting my time. Give me what I need to get going to break this connection for once and for all. Okay, that's it. What's on the bottom? Focus upon divine and perfect health. See, it's the stress load. You can't even because you're sick, you're down, you're broken. They still want to ride you like a circus pony.